Well, hey there, quackers! Look how fancy I look tonight. I'm about to go to this fancy schmancy gala for this museum at which I work. And since I'm waiting for my ride, why not make a damn video? Side note, gala is my favorite kind of apple. Side note too, my ass looks damn good right now. Alright, so there's this YouTube survey going around started by YouTuber Nerimon, aka Alex Day, and I was tagged by the illustrious Haley G. Hoover. You've probably never heard of her. She's not very good.
JK, I love her.
I've watched a few people do this survey already, and apparently the thing to do is read the questions in a really terrible English type accent, so okay! Why are you called that? I'm pretty sure I'm just called Kaitlyn because my mother liked that name, for some reason. The with a K part is a nickname I accidentally gave myself my freshman year of college when I joined the Centenary College Choir, and there was another freshman girl named Kaitlyn, but her name started with a C. So to differentiate myself from this other Kaitlyn, I started calling myself Kaitlyn with a K, and that shit stuck like glue. For about 4 years of my life, most people I knew just called me with a K. No Kaitlyn. Just with a K. And it was awesome! I kinda miss that. Tell us about your favorite school teacher. I've had a lot of really great teachers, so picking just one of them was really hard. So I'm gonna go with the one that sticks out the most in my memory, and that is my 10th grade English teacher, Miss Balzer. She was this crazy old lady, and we were all terrified of her because we heard how mean and scary she was, and she was quite abrasive and didn't take shit from anyone, but I ended up loving her so much. She was just so good at teaching English in a way that I'd never seen anybody be good at teaching before. And she would scream all these obnoxious little rhymes at us to teach us various grammar rules, and she would swear that we are gonna remember these for the rest of our lives. And I didn't believe her, but guess what?
Not is not a verb. Not and never are never verbs. Both. Few, many, several, others, many, all, most, some, none.
Ah, see, like, they're still there. They're still there. I'm gonna remember them for the rest of my life. What is the strangest food you have ever eaten? I live in Louisiana, so it's pretty easy to find strange food all over the place. I mean, we eat things that live under the mud and only surface after a heavy rainstorm, and then we're like, hello. Throw you in a pot while you're still alive, and then we're gonna pull your tail off and eat you. I mean, you know, and it's delicious. I guess my answer is fried alligator. And while there are weirder foods out there than fried alligator is the weirdest food that you can just walk into a restaurant in Louisiana and say, I want some of that, give it to me now. And year round, they'll give you fried alligator. It's pretty good. It tastes like chicken with a little bit of not chicken thrown in. Tell us about your first gig. Okay, if I'm remembering my own life correctly, the first concert I ever attended happened completely by accident. I was on a band trip to Disney World in the 10th grade, and as we were walking through Epcot, we noticed a sign that said, Davy Jones, 3 p.m. And we're like, OMG, is that the real Davy Jones from the Monkees? And so we found the nearest employee and said, is that the real Davy Jones? And she's like, yeah. So we went, and it was Davy Jones-tastic. It was crazy. I love my life. I'm so sad that he died. My brother and I drank that night and watched this video like 1,000 times. What is your favorite place? I'm a big fan of the booming metropolis. Like the bigger, the louder, the more crowded, the better. I love it. I love a big city. Particularly ones in Europe, such as Rome, or London, or Berlin. But I guess I'm gonna have to be a little bit ethnocentric and say that my favorite place is New York City. It just is. I can't help it. I love it. It's perfect. The end. But don't worry, I am more than willing to travel the world and be proven wrong. Okay then, final question. Who do you want to do the survey next? I am going to tag Kira Joe, aka I Answer to Bob, Matt Guyan, aka BandGeek8408, and D Lamps. Have fun! Thank you, Haley, for tagging me in this Lovely survey. I know these things are sucky and boring, but no one ever tags me in them, so it was nice to feel included. Bye!